Hello everyone. Hi students. So today we are going to solve May-June 2020 paper 3-2. As you all know, paper 3 contains the two topics data analysis and web authoring. We will be using spreadsheet for data analysis and Microsoft Web Expression 4 or any website authoring software for this particular paper. And as always, first we will be having an evidence document file. Before that, yeah, that's it. So going to task 1, evidence document, create a word processed document. So create means definitely we have to go to the new word processed document, and then we have to give our name, center number, candidate number as the header or footer. So let me give it in the header. We can go to header and then blank, and then you can give your name, center number, and candidate number. Save this document in your work area as J2032 evidence followed by your candidate number. So save as, we can go to our folder. So I'm going to save it here, followed by candidate number. And it's already Word document, so click save. And then you will need your evidence document during the examination. Now moving on to task 2, web page. So as I mentioned, we are going to use Microsoft Web Expression 4, and there are many other software like Dreamweaver, even Front Page. Some are still using Front Page. So anything is fine, but it should be a software where we can create a web page. So you are going to create a web page for Alinao Beach and Dive Resort in the Philippines. The web page must work in any web browser. All color codes must be in hexadecimal. Create a new folder called AB. Locate the following files and store them in your AB folder. Okay, so first we have to uh, go to our folder, and this is the folder, and here I have to create a new folder, and then I must name it as AB. And then they are asking us to locate these files and copy these files to AB folder. So this is the source folder, and from the source folder I have to locate all the files which are mentioned in the question paper, basically except the spreadsheet file, and then I have to paste it in the AB folder. So that's done. And now they are asking us to open file 2032 JPG. This is an image file. Crop this image to remove the top so that the image is 456 pixels high and 265 pixels wide. So we can open this image in, I prefer to open in Picture Manager, or if you have Photoshop, you can open it in Photoshop also. Picture Manager is also a good tool. So click on, after opening the image in Picture Manager, click on Edit Pictures and then Crop. There are two methods. Either we can um, subtract the height. The height is 725 and we need to get the result as 456. So we can subtract the 725 minus 465, so 456, and then the result is 269. So basically from the top, 269 pixels must be removed so that the height will be 456. So from the top I'm going to remove 269. So you can see here the height will become 456 and the width is same, 265. The width is same. Or like you can try uh, reducing the number or increasing the number and make this as 456. So the result must be 265 by 456. From the top we are cropping the image, and then click OK. So the image is cropped now. And then save this image as 2032 ACC. So we have to save it as a new name. So file, save as, and then save it in our work area, AB, the new folder. This is AB. I'm going to change the name and then save. After that, display the contents of your AB folder, showing the folder name, all file names, extensions, image dimensions, and file sizes. So this is not the detailed view. I can go for content, and where I can see the name, the type, the dimensions, the size, the date, the time, etc. And then I have to take the screenshot, and here it is named as evidence 1. So I'm going to paste evidence 1 in the evidence file, and then I'm going to paste this screenshot. This is my first screenshot, our first evidence. Now create a web page called ab.htm. So here we are going to create, we are not opening anything. So when I open Microsoft Web Expression, already there is HTML file. I can rename this, or I can just go to a new name. The same thing will happen. I'm just showing how to take a new file. So if I come to this section, I will get a lot of varieties of different types of pages. I'm going for HTML, so I have to click on HTML, and then again I'm going to save it as different name given in the paper, ab.htm. So I want to save this in my work area, so I'm going to desktop, and in AB I'm going to name it as ab.htm. This is now .ab.html. This web page must work in all browsers, will have a table structure, and each table cell is identified with a letter and all dimensions are in pixels. The letters and dimensions shown in the table must not appear on your final web page. The table showing the spacing between cells, which will be set when your style sheet is attached in step 9. Table borders must appear on the final web page. So I have to start creating the table. For that, we need to find out how many rows and columns are there. We can see here first row, second row, third row, and since there is a division here, this is fourth row, and this is fifth row. Similarly, one, two, three, three columns. So three columns and five rows. Five rows and three columns. Okay, now columns are, table is ready. Now we should start merging. There is a merging here in the first one. Now if we go to the split view, it will be very easy for you to understand the code also. So now when I'm doing the merging, now here we can see that when I click on the first row, this code is actually for the first row. Now this is first row, and then there are three cells, one, two, three. So this is the first row. I'm going to merge this. I need to select the three cells together, right click, modify, and then merge. So when I merge, we can see the code is changing. The three cells got merged and became one, and uh, there we can see the code as call span. That means the spanning is done over column, and there were three columns, like that means three cells were there, three cells got merged, and that was across the column, not across the row. That's the reason call span. Similarly, the second row, select the second row, right click, modify, merge, and now cell F, that means this is row wise. Here there are two rows, and here we can see only one row. So with this and this need to be merged. So select, right click. Now see, when I selected, one cell from one row and the other cell from other row is selected, modify, merge. Now actually from the second row, the one TD got deleted, one cell got deleted, and here it is spanned across row, and two rows got spanned, so row span is equal to 2. Here also we'll do the same thing, modify, merge. So the merging is done. Now we have to go for resizing. So we have to resize the first one, 855 by 200. So select cell properties, specify width 855, specify height 200, apply, OK. Now 855 by 480. So right click, 855 480 pixels, apply, OK. Now 265 by 60 for all the three cells. So I'm going to do it together. So I'm going to select these three cells together, then right click, cell properties, 265 by 60. Now 260 by 456 for those two. So I'm going to select those two together. Yeah, these two. That is 265 by 456. 265 by 456. Now this is 265 by 274, 265 by 162. 265 by 274, and this one 265 by 160. By click OK. So all resizing are done, and now we'll move on to the next one. Place in cell A the image 2032 logo.jpg. So I can just simply copy from here, copy, and then I have to paste it in cell A. So this is cell A. I have to paste the image in cell A. So when I try to paste in cell A, there will be a window appearing asking for alternative text. So it is compulsory for us to give alternative text, because if we do not give the alternative text in the while designing, if there is any a problem while loading the image in the website, it will affect the viewing of the website. It will be like cross marked in the website. So to avoid that cross marking in the website, we can give some alternative text, and that alternative text will be shown if the image is not loaded to the website properly. So we can give any alternative text, but it should be related to the image. So this is a, you can see from the name itself, it's a logo. So I'm going to name it as image of logo, and then click OK. Now if we check the split, and if we click on this image, we can see the tag for image as well. So that is what the question is. Now next question is, place in cell B a placeholder 855 pixels wide and 480 pixels high containing the video clip 2032 Alinao display an automated text-based error message if the browser does not support this video type. So basically, according to the syllabus, we have to include a video tag. So we are going to the code section for that. We can go to the split area, and then we have to go to the cell B, and this is cell B. We can see this is cell B, and here we have to include the uh, video. So soon after this, I'm going to type the code for video. This is video, and then we are going to give the width, because width was mentioned as 855 in the question. And then next is height. Height was mentioned as 480. So height is equal to 480. It is mentioned in the question. And then we have to give this one also, like the source, right? So we can give controls. So controls means we are giving the control, or we have the option of giving the controls in a video tag by giving the width and height. So we have the options to give the attributes here. So this is how we can give a video placeholder, or we can include a video. Now we have to give the source means we didn't mention anything about our video here, the name of the video. We didn't include that. We just included a placeholder. A placeholder means a space for video to hold is given now using a video tag. Now we have to give a source before we close the video tag. So soon after the closing of the opening tag, we have to start source tag. Source tag means basically opening of the video. Okay, so source src. Source src will allow us to open our 2032 hyphen alinao dot mp4. So this is the name of the video, and the type of the video is video slash mp4. Instead of extension, we give here slash, and then we have to close the source tag. Okay, now if this does not work, we have to give an error message, and that error message must be typed here. Your browser does not support this video file type. So what we did here is we included a video tag. Starting from the first, we started with the video tag here. Now, video tag will allow us to give a place for the video, and then we defined the width and the height, and controls. Controls is the structure of the video tag, and then we have to start with the source. So from where we get the video. So that is our source, and the src is typed as the name, and then type is given there. Okay, okay, type is given there. And then if this does not work, we should display this error, and then the video tag is closed. So now this is not needed. Okay. Now we will see our cell B. See, there is a video tag here. Now see, there is a video here. Now we can try opening it in our browser. We will try opening it in Google Chrome or We will try it in Internet Explorer. So now we can see here the video. Okay. So this is how it works. So we created a placeholder first and then we included the video. I will try to open it here also in Google Chrome. Okay, we will see the output later. So now this is how we can see, we saw already it in the Internet Explorer. So that is how it works. Now moving on to the next question. Place in cell C the text location. So cell C, so this is C location, and D accommodation. So in cell D we will paste accommodation, and cell E we will place beach, and then we have to set it as H2, all the cells as H2. So I'm going to select this row, and then here we can see styles, and from style I have to choose H2. So now all are H2 style. Now moving on to sixth question. Place in cell F the image 2032 view. So 2032 view is this. I'm going to copy this and then paste it in cell F. F means yeah. Yeah. So here I have to paste and image of view. Click OK. And now next image is ACC, the one which we cropped. This must be placed in D, image of, what was that? Accommodation. So image of accommodation. Oh, okay, you can give the same thing, image of location in image of accommodation, and then H beach. So here beach, image of beach. Now where necessary in HTML, make sure that each image is displayed as 265 pixels wide while maintaining the aspect ratio. So we can just cross check by going to split, because they mentioned in HTML. So click on this image and check what is the width and height. So they said that it should be 265 pixels width. So this is already 265 pixel, and when we check this, this is also 265 pixel, and when we check this, this is not 265 pixel. So from here you can change this to 265. That is also 265 pixels now. I will just copy that image one more time, because we have to maintain the aspect ratio as well. So image of beach, click OK. And now see here, it is not maintained the aspect ratio. So we will do another method by going to right click and then picture properties, and then you can see here in appearance we can change the width to 265. So automatically height also will be maintained, that is aspect ratio, so that will look good. So this is how we have to change the aspect ratio and then resizing the image. And now next question. Enter in cell I the text web page last updated by following by space. So I'm going to paste this here and then space and then my name and center number, candidate number. So center number should be typed, center number, candidate number, and this must be set to H3. So I can select the complete thing, go to styles and then H3. And next, add appropriate alternative text to all still images. We did already. Now attach the style sheet 2032ab.css to this web page. So attaching style sheet is by going to format and then CSS styles, attach style sheets, browse. There are many methods. I'm just showing the classic method, and then go to desktop, go to your folder, and then we have to attach this style sheet. Click OK. So the style sheets are attached, and save your web page. So save it. And next is set the name of the default target window to blank. So default target window means you have to just right click and go to page properties, and you can see here default target frame. So you can click on default target frame. There are different options. We need it as blank, or you can just type underscore blank. So that is basically new window. So click OK and then click OK. So we did the default target window. Now create hyperlinks from the text location and from the image view to open the web page 2032ab2.htm in a new browser called location. So you have to give a hyperlink for location. So select location and then insert hyperlink. Now you are going for a web page, not email address, not a new document, not a place in a document. You are going to hyperlink to a new web page. So click on web page, and then the address of the web page is given as 2032ab2.htm. So to this HTML page you have to hyperlink. So when you click on location, you will be able to open this particular web page, but it should open in a new tab. That is what they are saying, in a new browser window. So what you have to do is you have to click on target frame, because target frames helps us to open in a new window. Here you can see new window. Automatically the name for the new window is underscore blank, but according to the question it should be location. So change this blank to location and then click OK and click OK. Similarly, select the image, then go for the hyperlink and give the same address, target frame, new window. This must also change to location and then click OK. So that is also done. Now create a hyperlink from all the text placed in cell I to send an email message. So when you click on this sentence, you should be taken to an emailing software, and then you should send an email with a subject line. So here also we have to do hyperlink, but not with a web page but with an email address. Now in the email address is this one, ab at cambridgeinternational.org. So this must be given as the email address, and subject line is inquiry about Alina. Now inquiry at about Elinao, click OK. Now you can see this is also hyperlinked. Now display the web page in your browser if necessary. Resize all the page width can be seen. So we have to take a screenshot after displaying it in the web browser. So make sure that you're saving it, and then we will try to open it again, or otherwise we will try to open it in the Internet Explorer. Now we have to take the screenshot. So for that we have to um, use the zoom methods so that it is completely visible. Okay. Now you can see this is not fitting to the content. That is the reason is that if we go to table properties, by default the width of the table is set to 100. So we have to remove this and apply, click OK. Now we will just save and then refresh our web page. So now we can take the screenshot and then we can paste it in our evidence document. Evidence to, okay, we can crop also if needed. Now next is take a copy of HTML source this in and place this in your evidence document. Non screenshot, copy means you have to go to the code and you can see the code of the website is here. Now select all, copy and then paste it as evidence 3. So that is what evidence 3 is. So our website is done. Thank you so much.